Question number 18. Describe the single transformation which maps triangle A onto triangle B. Now, in an exam, we'd trace over triangle A and we'd turn it over and we'd see that A and B are actually a reflection of one another. Now, to decide where the line is that we draw, we count the number of squares between this point and its similar point in its reflection. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, so we would need to take that 4 and we would need to split that 4 into 2, which would then enable us to draw a straight line between the two reflected shapes. And that is 2 squares down to it and 2 squares down to the shape. So we need to write two things for these two marks here. One is that it's a reflection. So it's a reflection, and it's a reflection in the line where the y is always equal to -1, where y is equal to -1. Now part B says rotate triangle A 90 degrees anti-clockwise. So anti-clockwise is that direction, the opposite direction to where the clock turns, and 90 degrees is 1/4 of a turn. So 90 degrees anti-clockwise. So we need first, with our tracing paper, we would draw our triangle A. Okay, we would then connect triangle A to the origin 0, 0. So the blue dot represents where we are going to rotate about. So we're going to rotate about 0, 0. So our 90 degrees that we need to rotate about 0, 0, I'm going to extend that line from the tip of my triangle through 0. So to rotate it, I would need to make sure that I am actually at 90 degrees to it. So I'm going to rotate this triangle, okay, now 90 degrees about 0, 0. So I'm going to select that, I'm going to rotate that round 90 degrees. Okay, so it's gone, so the horizontal base of the triangle is now vertical, and I'm now going to remove that with my tracing paper such that my circle is at the origin still. So that position I've now taken. If I was doing an exam, I'd have a piece of a pencil on my tracing paper there, and I will be rotating that shape round. So that is the position of the triangle when it's been rotated through 90 degrees. So it asks me now, finally, it says label the image P. So in here, that is my position on my image labelled P.